It's the home viewer show on Nickelodeon SK8 TV, the only skateboard show made by skaters for skaters. On today's show, we'll take a look at some skate demos. Meet Style King Tony Magnusson. See Steve Sneer rip the SK8 TV pool. Plus, we'll go on location to skate with pool legends Steve and Mickey Alba. See our young mini shredders both on the SK8 TV set and on location with 4-year-old Jeremy Hill. Plus, we'll let you be the star of our home viewer videos.
Hi, I'm your host, Matthew Lynn, and here's my co-host, Skate Master Tate, ripping up the sidewalks with his 4-foot 9-inch board. Let's get started today with our first location remote, a look at skate demos.
It should be pretty hot.
SK8 TV's cameras went on the road to see what skate demos are all about and ran into the 8th Street and New Deal teams for a lesson in demos. What we learned was that demos are a perfect case of organized chaos. Lots of skaters, mini jump ramps, trash cans, screaming kids, prizes, and a whole lot of fun. Skate demos are designed differently than other sport demonstrations. The companies deliberately try to make these gatherings very informal and very accessible to the local neighborhood kids. Most often, the locals join right in and skate with the pros.
King of the Week.
This week's Style King's owner of 8th Street Skateboards, Tony Magnusson.
Well, I think skateboarding is just fun in itself, just cruising around, skating around, down the curb, to the 7-Eleven, whatever.
You're from Sweden. When did you make the transition to America?
I came to California when I was 16, just to skate and go hang with the big boys.
How old are you now?
See if I could do it. 26, so it's 10 years ago.
26. Hey, let's have a seat. So... Okay, so back to the interview. You have your own skateboard company, yeah?
Yeah, I do. It's called 8th Street and
8th Street, Shackle Me Not, yeah?
Shackle Me Not, Hocus Pocus, you know, fun things.
That's great. How'd you start it?
I just started making skateboards because I didn't have a job and
that's a good reason.
I didn't have a job and I had some money, so I bought a little skateboard company and started making skateboards for fun so I could play around with it, you know, and then it just kind of grew from there. It's just been a fun thing to do.
You have a little boy, and I see him over there. Come on over here, kiddo. Go ahead, introduce your son.
This is Shane Magnusson. Hi, Shane.
Hi.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They shred it up, don't they? They skate.
Okay. How many times have you seen the movie?
3.
Oh.
You gonna be a little shredder, Shane?
I
Do you coach young skaters? And if so, like, how does that go? How does it feel to be a teacher?
Well, I don't really try to coach them too much because skaters are kind of independent, you know. They really they got to find their own path, you know. They got to go through the creation process themselves, and I just kind of try to help them along a little bit, you know.
What got you personally started in skateboarding?
I was in Sweden. It was like the big thing that hit Sweden, you know, the big new American thing, you know. Skateboarding was it, and everybody bought one.
Yeah.
So I bought one, and I just noticed that I had more fun doing that than a lot of other, you know, ruckus we used to cause.
Delinquents.
Yeah,
Skateboarding gets you off the street and into a positive mode.
Yeah, it kind of, you know, it really kind of did, you know. It really set the pace for my whole life, you know, in a real positive way. This is a creative outlet, you know.
You've seen a lot of top skaters over the weeks on Skate TV. Now here's a group of mini shredders that may not get the publicity they deserve.
My name is Lance, and I wear safety so you won't get hurt. And so I can be rad and like a rad dude. What's going on there, Mom? I don't want to do a selfie.
Okay.
And that's it, baby. Bye. This is the end of the story. Bye.
Steve Schneer is today's Skate TV pool shredder. He's an all-out energy skater with a history of pool trick development and innovation for skateboarding. Let's check him out. I'm here today with one of the hardest working men in skateboarding, if not the hardest. He's seen more hospital wards, emergency wards, clinics, insane asylums, everything.
Come on.
Steve Schneer. How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Tate?
Good, good, man. Good to see you, man.
Me too.
Tell us about your knees.
My knees, well, my knees are pretty much a mess from lack of proper safety equipment and proper care when I've gotten hurt. So I've probably torn my ligaments about, 50, 60 times a piece. They move quite a lot more than most people's do. They kind of twist and
They
bend.
freeze up a bit, don't they?
Yeah, they bend quite a bit.
Jack, okay, you're known, like, for taking some of the heaviest falls ever. How do
Yeah.
you do it?
Well, I'm not sure how I do it. I think it's just a natural ability to know how to fall. I was in gymnastics for quite a long time, and that teaches you the awareness of where your body is in the air, flipping and falling and everything, and just then knowing how to fall properly using your skateboard equipment, your safety equipment.
Was there a trick called the hospital?
When I was in the hospital in '78, I had surgery on my knee for ligament damage, and I was lying there in bed trying to think of a new trick, And at that time, that's what you did. There wasn't that many tricks around, so thinking of new maneuvers. And it was a 540 eggplant is what it would be described as today.
Yeah.
And I haven't done it in a long time, but it was, if you didn't make it, it'd put you in the hospital,
My memory serves me correctly also. I don't know if they credit you with it, but you were doing frontside hand plants over 12 years ago, 13 years ago.
Yeah, 1978, flat wall at the Big O.
Did you invent that maneuver?
Yeah. I'd seen the pictures of Jay Adams doing, the sliding ones when you just kind of land at the bottom of the pool, not ride out. So I tried to make it as the landing and ride out of it. And one day I just sat there for about 2 hours and finally made it.
How long have you been skating?
About 18 years. Probably longer than most kids that skateboard today have been alive.
What got you started at the beginning? Because you were into gymnastics?
I was into gymnastics, and I really don't know, but I got the classic story, cut the bottom of my roller skate off and nailed it to a piece of wood. That was my very first skateboard, and since I was in gymnastics, my biggest trick was the handstand, going down the street, and so that's what got me started.
What's the skate scene like out in Phoenix?
It's real big, like I said, because the weather is great, like almost all the time. So you can skate outside everywhere.
A lot of juice out there.
Yeah, lots of young blood.
You got any closing comments?
Well, man, A long time ago, we used to do this thing. You remember it?
I remember. Do you remember?
I totally remember.
Let's just do it then.
Can you do it? Okay.
I can do it. I'm with it.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready. Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's called a
Dear Tate kickflip.
live and direct Skate TV.
Skate TV. Later, bro.
Thanks for coming, man.
Sure, anytime.
Coming up next on Skate TV, we'll meet mini roadster Jeremy Hill, visit the Badlands with Stephen Mickey Alba, and see the best home viewer videos all rolled up into one. Catch it. Check out this tribute to all our home viewer videos. We took all the videos you sent in, put them in a blender, and mixed them all up. This is what we ended up with. A lot of great skating and even more fun.
Now let's check into the skate shop with Lance Mountain and learn about safety gear. Safety.
With Lance Mount.
What is it, Lance? Tell us what we got in front of us, man.
Well, we have a lot of smelly safety equipment here.
Okay, starting with what? Starting with elbow pads.
We got elbow pads, got small knee pads, bigger knee pads, helmets,
Very
knee gaskets.
What is a knee gasket?
There's two different types of knee gaskets. They help your pads stay on, and they support your knees pretty good. I think they're real good.
What are recaps?
Recaps are something that we don't have in this bag, because they weren't put here.
But that's what these are, right?
Ah, here we go. Recaps is the another cap that goes over the top of the original cap, and it will make your knee pad last a lot longer.
That's called the recap.
Yeah, it'll make it last way longer. We got the ankle supports. A lot of street skaters are wearing ankle supports now because of the tricks and stuff. And the tie-up kind is the best, I think.
And one of the most important issued equipment things is the helmet.
Yeah, we got the helmet. Protects your head.
Can you display it for us?
Clips right on. It's awesome.
Don't you normally do this with it?
Yeah. I think we're all out of stuff here, boys.
Thanks for showing us what you had, and sharing your stench with us.
All right.
Safety with Lance Mountain.
Help me put this away.
You do it yourself. It stinks. Here's Skate TV's pick for the best skating in our home viewer video collection. You'll never know how you'll get discovered, but with skating like this, it sure helps to put it on video and send it to Skate TV.
I skate red. I'm going to do a skid 180 to a kick out and to a tail block.
When Jim was 2.5 years old, he got a board of his own. He just started to practice on his own and actually just learned all by himself skateboarding.
No pictures.
I've not seen anyone better than him as a 4-year-old.
Is that good?
He would rank, he definitely has to be in the top 5 in the country.
Jeremy, tell me how old you're going to be next year.
Ooh, that's hard to say.
I'd like to see him do it professionally if he wants to. There's some professional skateboarders right now, they're making $250,000 a year right now, so almost the sky's the limit by the time he's up there. Who knows what they'll be making.
Why don't you show me how you ollie off the curb, okay? Push off. Get out of here.
Look at that, Jeremy.
Woo! All right, yeah! Hey, bud. Good, you did. Killer show. That was great.
Good, that was excellent. Here.
I'm Rhonda, and I wear a helmet because I don't want to break my noggin.
Jade here, in the deep end again, my friend. You want beef? Beef this. Here's a classic beef in the not-too-painful groove. This one comes to us from 8th Street Video, Hocus Pocus. One more time in Skate TV slow-mo. Oh, to plant that. And now an award-winning trick. Skate TV trick, that is, of the week. Here's a couple of ollie variations over the trash can. Launch and revert at no extra charge. One more time in Skate TV slow-mo, please. Oh, check that out. Oh! And now here's a clip from the new and upcoming Pal Peralta video number 7, Propaganda, featuring Tony Hawk, Steve Caballero, Mike McGill, Ray Barbie, and the whole Bones Brigade crew. Check it out. Backyard pools, the Chino Ramp, Mount Baldy Pipeline. Anywhere you go in the Badlands of California, you're bound to run into the Alba brothers, Steve and Mickey. Let's go have a word with them and check them out. He's a little brat that needs to get work.
There used to be some crazy crashes sometimes.
Yeah, look at Dad scrapping.
Yeah, this place has been around for a long time. I found it in 1969. My dad, when he was a kid, used to live in the hills. He used to go fishing in that pit when there was fresh water coming here, but that was 20 years ago. And we started skating here in about 75, 76. About the same time El Pro was happening. And there never used to be this much graffiti like now.
Got it right hard to firewall. It's in the Badlands.
Then you gotta jump the pit. You don't even know what jumping the pit's all about.
The most fun team of guys we found in the Skate TV home video library, the Salt Brothers. They're good, organized, creative, and smart. They sent their videos to Skate TV.